Arise, minions, and welcome to unMadeGaming. We are here, and we're back. Guys, I haven't streamed in a month, and I forgot how to do it. So that's where we're at. Welcome, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you're here. So sit your butts down and watch some one-shots. As you can see, these one-shots are for our Patreon. So if you guys like what we do here and you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is over on our Patreon. Link for that down below. While you're down there, click on that Discord link, join us in the Discord, be a part of the community, be a part of the conversation, and as always, in the bottom right-hand corner, you will see the corruption bar. That bar serves two purposes. One, it's when that bar fills, Will gets to do what the hell he wants to us, and usually it's terrible. We're at war. And two, every single dollar that goes into that bar goes back to this channel to hire someone else to run production, because clearly I am bad at it. But I did remember all the spiel that I gave at the beginning. So, without further ado, I turn things over to our wonderful DM, who's not going to kill us with artillery or some sort of magical nonsense or a nuke. Yeah, bring us into the world of Zentar or Zentor, depending on who you are and what time of day it is.
Yeah, welcome to Zentar. This is a homebrew I did a few years ago before first thing ever DM, so glad to redeem it here. Right now we are about 3 to 4 years after the initial first one shot we did of this. For what we know, the humans kind of did a spread and conquer situation where they attacked most of the other races in their normal areas. So we didn't have time to join together to make a single army. So right now, all the non-humans are kind of in a mix, homogenous, separate leaders in different territories fighting the humans. You know, elves stuck to themselves, didn't want help from anyone. Dwarves reluctant, but did it. Few of the other races are unknown where they're at in the war. Lack of communication between each other. But that brings us to this group that hid into a dwarven university. And we enter into a war council. And in there, we have our lovely players. Would you like to all introduce yourself? Let's go with Mike first. Can't hear you.
Next person. Not me.
Let's go with our friendly goblin then, until Mike fixes his issues.
I just found my notes. I'm having a good hair day, so I don't know what's going on. And I just recovered my notes, which is just like a miracle. We truly are having a good day.
Dennis, RG, you go first. Introduce your character.
Very fine. So you said we're sitting in a war council?
Yes. Right now it's just talks because this interests you mainly because it's talking about the difficulty traveling to the other realms, such as the Feywild. Because for some unknown reason, no one can make portals themselves anymore. And it is assumed that the humans have done something to affect this on a whole continental magical scale.
Okay.
But it's baseless rumors. There's no info on it yet.
Well, that's not good. That's concerning. So everyone sees essentially an elf-like being. Sabine is an Eladrin. She has long white hair, kind of pale bluish skin and blue eyes, and she's wearing a fur cloak over her shoulders and like leather armor, and she's got her fur cloak is like it looks like it's like a gray kind of spotted gray and white spotted animal, and she's got like a necklace of like feathers and colored stones around her neck, and she's got a couple weapons on her hip, and she's just sitting there looking a little concerned if we're talking about potential threat to the Fey world. And that's Sabine.
Then you hear the flapping of wings come down as our next player comes into the war council room a little late.
Hi, I'm guessing that's me.
Yeah.
So you see a bird people. Best way to describe them is an Aarakocra, depending on how you're pronouncing it. He is very short for his race. Anyone who had seen one before, they're normally about 5 foot. He is a few feet shorter than that. IS is pretty short. Like I say, he's got a black head on the top, white feathers with black spots within. Covered not so much in armor, but some very light cloth. But he pads up next to Sabine and just sort of tries his best to peer over the top of the table where possible.
And Sabine would reach down and help prop him up a little bit so he could see.
Takes the hand, definitely.
As you hear the war council starts to finally start because everyone's now present. But we still have 2 introductions to go through. Mike, would you like to introduce your dwarf?
Yeah, you would see sitting there what looks to be a walking smithy. Alder Stormbrew is he is the epitome of a dwarf, a heroic paragon of dwarfhood. He has a bandolier of dozens of hammers. He carries a great hammer that has is like the haft is in the ground next to him. The top of it is a huge metal like square or rectangle. And you can see there are grates on either side of it, and there's like a low glow of amber and red in the thing. He has a short beard, and you can tell this is not a stylistic choice. The bottom is all singed and burned, as are the edges of his voluminous mustache, and some parts of his hair as well. And he is covered in like black soot as he kind of just sits there and at this moment chews on a cigar, like a big, fat, cartoonesque cigar.
Hear one of the elves say, "Really?" In the middle of a war council. Put it out.
No, I don't think I will.
Dwarves. Then
Huge plume of smoke comes out.
You see the elf coughing away. Now we go over to our lovely, if I don't mute myself, lovely goblin friend, the artificer, in their group coming in.
Oh, did you start without me? Weiner Perkins strides into the room as well as a tall, well-built goblin that is basically shrunken green Jason Statham can be. His hair is in a number 1. He has stubble that is probably longer on his chin than on his hair, and he is in the sort of steampunk-esque garb of an artificer, apron, shoulder-length gloves, just carrying most of his kit with him in a style similar to his old friend Alder. So he comes in and sits down, or sits up in his case.
And as the final person enters the room, you see an older dwarf near the back of the table slam his warhammer down, beginning the council. Whoa. As you all know, we are here because astral travel has become somewhat difficult, and we have found a rumor of an old man-made one that leads to the Fey realm. And we do want to make contact with the Fey Wild in order to get help from Tatiana and all the other fays, and hopefully make peace with them because of past dealings. We are going to have to send a small group there. There's a high chance the humans have also heard this information. It should be about 2 weeks travel to the west. Who's all willing to go?
If the humans are threatening the Feywild, this cannot happen. We cannot.
I know.
We cannot let them even come close to this portal. If this portal exists, we will stop them. And she looks at Ayas.
We have to go. We have to protect it.
I'm always down to point and laugh whenever a bunch of stupid humans are going to go somewhere they're not welcome and get killed.
Oh, I didn't think I had a choice in the matter.
Oh, no. Either the front lines or recon missions now.
We will go.
We thank you for that. Just be careful, though. There are rumors that the king is also around that area.
I've got a score to settle with him. He didn't come through with my tax rebate this year. For some unknown reason.
Well, it's not like we're at war or anything, but if you can get your money, get your money. And with that, the War Council continues on their strategies, and it ends, and you are off on your mission to this supposed portal to the Fey realm. Now, just to skip the travel time, who would like to roll a d4 to see what time of day you enter there?
I'll roll you a d4. 4. The perfect number.
Yep. It is nighttime as you enter in.
Great.
And you find yourselves on the map. You all can see the map, right?
We can.
Oh, thank God. All the way up to the top right, you'll see your 4 tokens for your characters.
Perfect.
Let's see. You do see a faint distant glow down to southwest of you, bottom left map, and it looks like a campfire of sorts.
Would this be like the first sign of life that we've seen on the trip so far?
Well, you've seen a few battle and skirmishes going on through your ways here, but you know this is pretty close to where the portal should be. But in this past 3 miles, I'll say, you haven't seen any other camps set up.
Okay. Small campfire, eh?
Want to
So-
split up?
So just so I get this straight here, we're looking for this portal, this last entryway into the Fey realm.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just the 4 of us. That seems like a sound plan.
It's a recon mission to find it.
Sure.
See if it's true. See if it's there.
Yeah,
Just rumors.
Yeah. Sure, whatever you say.
And why is
Yeah,
he
you-
here?
Yeah,
Older.
yeah, you would all know, having gone this far with Alder, there is no possible attempt at stealth. Every shift in movement in him clangs and rattles and bangs, and he is as loud as a dwarf. His grunts, a scratch here, a plume of smoke here, from some part of his body. You're not sure which one. Yeah, he grunts every couple of steps. So there is no stealth with him. And he just continues sauntering on through the woods, sort of gruffly with a every once in a while a plume of smoke.
If you guys want to stealth ahead and do recon, I'll stay here with him.
That might be a good idea. And she,
This isn't my first rodeo.
to Ayas, maybe we should go ahead.
It would be good to not hear that excessive noise as we move.
And if you come up against something, try to funnel it towards us and we'll just take it out.
I don't understand what you mean by excessive noise. This is just the clang of war drum, essentially.
If you sit still for 1 second, and then he jumps from side to side and stops. He was quiet. Then he does it again. No noise.
Yeah, no,
If you try the same, it makes.
I know I have to
noise.
cover you and make as much noise as if I were 3 different people. You're so quiet. How will they know that you're coming?
The point is they're not supposed to.
No, you have war drums for that reason to say, hey, we're on our way to kick your ass, is what it is.
Maybe we'll leave the war drums for now. Okay?
What
Well,
about war
here
brass
we go.
section? I think that'd sound real good.
I'm going to go scout ahead. Okay?
Yeah.
You guys wait here. Okay?
I don't
I
really
don't
see the
get it.
point of that, but that's fine.
Okay. And she's going to scurry away. And
Ayas follows very quickly behind.
yeah.
I don't know
So
why
we are
have
going
wait
to
here.
we're going to scout ahead to that towards that campfire.
I'll never understand them, Alder. It's like you want to sound that you're the biggest, baddest thing coming. How does the enemy know to run away otherwise?
I agree wholeheartedly.
They are cowardly pink skins.
You should be able to move your
Yeah.
token.
I'm just trying to adjust my map so I can see a little further down. Oh, there it is. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I only have 1 monitor, so I have to like close my character sheet to
I was thinking about getting a bigger
Okay.
secondary, but I think it might cost more to ship my old one to you.
Oh, definitely. Okay. I think am I the bottom token?
Let me
are
zoom in
indeed.
on you.
How do I move?
There you go.
Hello? Why can't I move?
You're moving.
Am I?
Yeah, both of you are.
Yep.
I've moved.
I think we're having a lag issue on your end.
It's not my end, and that's how I'm so incredibly impressed
Oh.
with that. Twitch chat is even working properly for me. I hate to inform you.
Are you allowing us to? Do I have to move my movement, or can I move kind of at will?
In terms of your movement.
Okay. There. I think that's 30 feet. Can you move diagonal?
I will allow it because we do have the measuring tool for it.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Once they start to get a bit of a distance away from the noise clanging dwarves and the goblin, Ayas is going to cast
Quick
a
stealth
level 2
roll.
spell.
For both of you and I.
Damn. Stealth. You want to do? Cool.
Oh boy. You hear out in the distance, who goes there? G, you're muted.
Sorry, I have the residual sound of the dwarf and the goblin.
Yes, you guys were kind of noisy back there.
Yeah, she's just gonna hunker down behind that. Is that a bush that's in front of us?
That's a giant tree.
A giant tree. Okay, so she's gonna hunker down behind there and just go quiet.
Ias is going to follow, and he's going to cast a spell. He's going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Ooh. How big is that again?
For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus on stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
You hear another shout, who goes there? As you see distance, you guys are able to see I'm not in the wrong layer. No, I'm in the right one. About uh, 75 feet away from you, you see two soldiers, one with a crossbow and one with sword and shield, carrying torchlight.
Ias like sort of nudges Sabine and says this way, and he starts to move up and around to get sort of alongside to a position where that if these two guards passed, they wouldn't pass straight into them.
Are we able to move over this tree?
Yeah, with an athletics check.
Okay.
To maintain most of your movement, or you half your movement if you want to just do it.
So Ias is had the spell cast on him. Is it affecting me as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's moving to there, which is just his movement. So Sabine follows.
Yeah. I am following.
And he hunkers down there and stays as quiet as possible.
All right. Another set of stealth rolls, and I suggest everyone might want to do it this time because they're a lot closer in range.
So this should be with a +10 G.
Jesus. How do you add a modifier? Do I have to just make the roll manually?
You can just make the roll manually. We'll add the +10.
There we go. So 21.
23.
Ew.
And I will need one from Elder Wayner.
What, stealth check?
Yep. You're within range to be spotted if you're making any noise. Well, they don't spot our two scouts, but they do spot our cleric and artificer. You hear them call out. You hear them start to call out, then realize they're too far away for anyone to hear them. Because they forgot their war horn.
Definitely
Like-
got someone's attention.
Yep. And the archer, I did leave an archer there. The crossbowman is going to try and attack Elder. What is your AC again, Elder?
19.
19. He hits. And I'm going to need a con save.
Is it poison?
Yes.
Let me see here. I have advantage on that, so. And I have resistance against poison damage. So let me see here. Con save. 21 or a 21. Okay, so a 21, and then I have resistance against poison damage.
Well, you don't need that resistance. But you do take 10 piercing damage from the crossbow.
Okay.
And Swordsman's going to.
Well, I'm mildly miffed, mate. Does that make you angry?
Yeah.
Do we have to rip a limb from limb now for dwarven honor? I always forget.
It seems as though someone has shot me in the chest.
Oh. And now would be the time for initiative. My bad.
17.
Rolled a 1. Damn it. I have a +8 to my initiative and I rolled a
Don't
1.
worry, you can't crit fail initiative.
Worst
No,
player
I'm
ever.
freaking alert. Apparently not.
Okay, I'm going to give it Necro first because he has the higher dex, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I haven't upped my dex. You're right. I'm on 15 still.
My dex is 17. I don't know
Yeah.
what Mike's is.
You have a +3. I have a +0.
Yeah, that's why. Bow, swordsman, and geez, the end. So, Necro, you're up first.
Right. So Ias gives himself a little bit of room. He is going to have to drop his concentration. So our pass without trace will drop. He's going to cast Hunter's Mark on the crossbowman,
That'll be this guy. Yeah.
which is a bonus action. Do I have to roll anything for that? Assuming
No.
no. Okay. Hunter's Mark on the crossbowman, and he's going to pull out his bow and fire. Which is that, I think. I think I did the thing.
Yep.
Yes.
It hits, and it does.
1d8 plus 3, and then the Hunter's Mark does another 1d6. So 1d8 plus that, and then 1d6, which I'll have to roll manually.
That didn't roll damage. That rolled attack again.
Oh, they're all attack.
Click on the word longbow in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, is it on the actual longbow itself?
Yep.
No, in the chat window where it pops up.
In-
Oh, there.
Yep.
Apologies.
No, you're good.
And then it's
5
a
piercing.
6 for the Hunter's Mark.
Nice.
All right.
What are these dudes wearing?
They are wearing standard soldier armor. They're not, the heavy duty impressive ones, so doesn't take much.
Is it like plate, leather?
You want to give me a perception roll check?
Sure. Unless it's good.
Well, we actually have to wait on your turn.
Okay, then I don't care.
Do you have anything else up your sleeves, or is it on to Mike?
That is everything he's going to do.
All right, Mike, your turn.
My turn. Let's see here. How far away are they from me? 60 and 40. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start moving towards this one here, the one that's 40 feet away. And my movement speed is slow as shit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, be careful. That ridge is a high raised area, so we'll take about 5 feet off your movement speed.
Okay. Cool. So he moves. He trundles down that towards this guy right over here, and Let's see. Let's see some things here. That guy's only like a couple feet away from me. Are they wearing metal or are they wearing like leather? Can I see that from there?
I'll give it a reminder. Perception rolls don't take action
Okay. I mean, I'll give you a perception. It's only 20 feet.
in the dark. But
I
wait,
have
you're a dwarf.
a dark
you have
vision.
yeah, you have dark vision. Never mind. You can tell it looks like a mix of metal and leather,
Great.
mainly leather.
And he's the swordsman.
Yep.
Cool. Good to know. I am going to. I am going to Sacred Flame his ass real quick. As I run. Actually, I'm gonna double my move. So I'm gonna Sacred Flame. Sorry, Sacred Flame is not a bonus action. I thought it was. I'm gonna Sacred Flame him. So it's gonna be a I think a Dex saving throw for him.
All right. What is the save he needs to make?
DC 14.
14. He made it, so he takes half.
I don't think so. It's just a cantrip, so he takes nothing. But he
Okay.
illuminates in a column of like flaming light. But no damage is done as
You see
Alder-
you see a panic for a second, expecting damage, then never mind.
It's like a flare. And that will end Eldra's turn.
Next is our goblin.
How far away are they? Hold on, let me grab me old. It's to scale, so let me impress the people with the
About 45 feet is the
45 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna.
and then 60 is the crossbowman.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna. So if they're 45 feet away, that puts them in range. Do they get much cover for the trees?
The swordman is not really in range of trees for you. Crossbowman's a little bit, but if it's low, it'll go past the branches, so it might hit him.
Yeah. So I'll unload on the guy with the on the swordsman if he's daft enough to not be in cover.
All right.
And I'll be using repeating shot on him, so I'll try and blap him twice. 21
Hits.
That's an 8 damage, and the crossbow will just produce another bolt out of nowhere, as is usual for Wire's ranged weapons, and it will he'll shoot again, but that's a 13. So no. So it just it bounces off like his pauldron, and it goes somewhere it probably wasn't intended to.
Crossbowman takes a shot at you with disadvantage because you're dark and hard to see. His crossbow malfunctions and goes off wildly.
I tell you, Alden, the pink skins, they are never going to win because look at how rubbish their equipment is.
And he hits. He hits his own teammate.
Nice.
Yep. For 9 damage.
Stupid human.
It is unfortunate that they did not hire me when they had the chance. I did offer it to them years ago, but that will be their downfall, is faulty equipment and not having a hero like me on their side. And just so you know, that will be your downfall.
Shut up! And you hear the other one scout the crossbowman to get better aim next time, or if they survive, you're losing a finger. And then that would be the swordsman turn. Reaches you, Elder. And going to attack. 17 doesn't hit your AC, right?
No.
All right. His sword clashes against your very well crafted armor. And it is now G's turn.
Have both guys taken attacks?
Yes, they have both been injured.
Okay. I will aim my crossbow at the guy on the left, the guy with the green dot, and shoot. Oh, sorry, not a crossbow, a short bow. Short bow. Ooh, that's a 9.
That's a no. It was his passive.
I get 2 attacks, right? At
Uh,
8th level?
I think with your druid, yes.
Okay. I better freaking at 8th level. Here we go. 11.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Another arrow flies by, and he's now been alerted that there's somebody over there.
No, you haven't.
And is now back to the top of initiative. For you, Necro.
Perfect. He's still got Hunter's Mark on. He's gonna fire his bow again at the same guy. So longbow on that. And I realized I was supposed to do an extra attack as well. Oh, nice. 21. R1d6 for the Hunter's Mark. And extra attack as well. And that's going to miss.
You can tell he's pretty badly injured now.
And that is all his movement. That's all he's going to do.
All right. So next on is Mike again.
That's me. He's just gonna get cracked in the face with a warhammer. I'm gonna two-hand this son of a gun. Let's see here. 14 to hit.
Nope.
Well, shit. Okay, that's it. That's his turn.
All right, and now we got our artificer's turn to go.
How far? I'm still pretty far. I'm still pretty far back as this guy. I take it Alder isn't in the way, right?
He is directly in line with you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to move on up then. If Alder's in the way, so I'll strafe to one side and then open up on the guy. Okay, it's a 20.
That will hit.
That's a 10 damage. How's he doing? Is he having a bad day?
He looks just as bad as his friend on patrol.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot him again. Bolt just once again appears in the. I'm gonna say breach for crossbows. It's been a while since I've been anywhere near one, so I'm gonna just 22. And damage is only a 4.
He is really, really not having a good day today.
Should have stayed at his campfire, stupid human.
Yeah, just pretend he hadn't seen us.
Is it my turn then?
No, we still got the crossbowmen and swordsmen before you.
They get a turn? They got a turn last time. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly, that's unfair.
There's a 15 hits. UG.
Me?
Mhm.
How does he know I'm there?
You fired at him. He's just shooting in that general direction.
But it's dark.
Yeah, I rolled disadvantage.
Okay, fine.
And he's
Sorry,
a
what
torch.
did he roll to hit?
15.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, yeah, sure. Do
It
I have
hits.
do I have to make a save? My AC is 14, so.
Yeah, we'll need a con save.
Hold on. I'm like a fae or something.
It's poison if you have resistance.
I don't know. Where do I find that? Oil shave wanderer.
Top left of your character sheet.
I don't think I'm immune to poison or any kind of resistant to poison.
You don't. You have resistance to like magical sleep and charm.
Yeah. Okay, so con save. I can do this. Con.
Oh,
Wow.
It is just like I'm in Terry's today. Oh my
Hmm.
god.
you're lucky you can't crit fail on save throws.
Ugh.
So you take a total of 8 piercing and 5 poison, and it will last. Roll a d4 for me. It'll last for 2 turns for you.
Turns? Whoa, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what did you say? 5 piercing. Sorry, 8 piercing.
8
5
piercing,
poison?
5 poison.
Okay.
And it is now our swordsman turn to make a swing at you. And his sword again clashes against your armor. Because of course it's human sword. It's Dwarvish armor.
It's
Ain't gonna pierce
it's
it.
a terrible model, you know.
Yep. It's like they got the terrible trim level. It doesn't have alloy wheels or leather interior. Should have bought Dwarven.
And G, now it's officially your turn.
Okay. Well, I will shoot at the guy with the crossbow.
That is your teammate that you drew an arrow to, I think. Or who was the green?
What?
Me.
Someone was using the-
I,
that was you?
I'm working out range the next time. See, I'm
Sorry.
prepared. I knew you'd find that distracting.
No, I just saw someone drawing an arrow. I'm like, oh, that's your partner.
Yep, no. Short bow. 14.
Does not hit. You see it ricochets off the middle shoulder pad he has on.
Okay. Yes, and Mike pointed out in chat that druids do not get second attack, so that's it for me.
So back to top again.
Question.
Yes.
The extra attack, is that a bonus action or is that just a thing that happens?
No, your attack essentially becomes your attack action becomes
Okay.
the extra attack action, so you just make 2 attacks as part of your 1 action.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I have a thing called Planar Warrior. As a bonus action, choose 1 creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. The next attack on this turn that hits, all damage dealt will become force damage, and the creature takes an extra 1d8 force damage. So there is that, plus the attack when I find my sheet, which is there, and firing off the longbow again.
15 doesn't make connection.
Damn. That's going to miss as well.
No, the 15 hits.
Oh, 15 hits.
Yeah, it makes contact.
So there is that damage plus the 1d6. That.
Oh, you don't
Oh,
need to
wow.
roll any more damage. He's
Oh,
dead.
he's dead.
He's dead.
Perfect.
You just see the arrow go through his neck and out the other side as he drops dead.
Nice. Yeah, that would be everything he does. He looks across at the swordsman, readying himself for the next round.
It's not going to be much of a round. Mike, your turn.
He is going to
Oh, missing up.
swing again. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Great.
Describe how he dies.
Great. Yeah, you just see. I assume he's normal human height. So you just see Alder just reel back with his 2-handed great hammer, and just sort of leaps and down and just sort of caves that guy's head in.
All right.
Puts his head into his pelvis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just a gory mess there.
takes a seat.
And no one noticed that.
Highest nudges Sabine. They make too much noise. Just so much noise. That's why they came after us.
And she shakes her bow like it's broken or something like that. It's like, come on.
The string wiggles.
Yeah.
All right.
You see that?
So,
That is all the stealth you had there. It didn't even do anything. They still found you immediately. and then they shot at me. The audacity of him to shoot right at me. He shot right by you, hiding in your little tree with all your feathers, and he shot me in my chest.
Just
you
eyes.
You've got a point, okay?
Yeah, what did you do?
Absolutely nothing.
I saw that. Not even sure what you're here for.
I sneak. Or no, I don't sneak at all.
You didn't even do that. You were very loud. You
I'm trying to protect
chastised
the portal,
me
okay?
for being loud, and could you carry him around?
He's my
Points to
friend,
the
okay?
bird. Your pet is better at it than you are. Keep him around. He's good for something. I like the board.
Mike, can you roll me stealth at disadvantage because of how loud you're being?
All of my stealth is a disadvantage. I'm in heavy armor.
I know.
A 3.
Him and me both.
You start hearing a commotion from where the campsite is.
See, now look what you've done. There's a commotion from that way.
I'm pretty sure that's all your fault.
It's not. Why do you keep doing this on your beak? Are you trying to tap something to me? I don't read Morse code. Don't know
Just
what
shout.
that means.
Shut up.
I just invented Morse code the other week, mate. Of course no one does.
Give me a minute. I gotta move things back onto the token layer.
Listen, you have to get better at whatever you're going to do. You keep doing great, Feathers. And you also, I don't know what you did, but I'm sure it was something great, Weimer. There's about 100 guys coming at us right now. I'm going to go out in the middle of it. And he just starts walking.
Die. She whispers to Ias.
He slowly starts walking out into the middle of the field.
You guys got time to move. It's gonna take me time to move everyone here.
Ias is going to continue on the level that he's on. If Sabine follows, yeah, he's going to go up that way.
Okay.
Up the hill.
Wine is going to move down, a further ledge, I think, and back up the big guy.
They're going to run at him, hopefully, because he makes so much noise.
Yeah, and then we can flank them.
Lady and gentlemen, it's called tactics.
There's like a loud hammer on his shield. This is the Dwarven battle march.
We need to whisper more.
Oh, how to keep quiet. He's so loud. He's just stressing out. This poor bird is just stressing out at all this noise.
And she just bobs his head. It's okay, miss. It's okay. If they draw all the people to them, then we can just go around the back and then we'll find the portal.
We can start
Alder's
moving everyone's characters now if you want to.
Alder's just giving everyone anxiety.
Are we free to move or what?
Yeah, you're free to move.
Okay.
They are bad at finding you right now. I'll just say that.
Oh,
I'm
there's
okay
a
with
lot
that.
of them.
They just heard you.
Great.
Do we see them at all?
You do see a couple of torches from.
It's south.
Actually, what? You two probably not as much because they're covered by trees. Alder and our artificer can.
God, I also have resistance to regular damage. Cool. So Alder can see them, you said?
Yeah, you have. Wait, you have 60 feet, right? You can see the light. That's for sure.
Great.
Double check. Can't quite see them in detail.
Cool. Yeah, he has, 60 feet of normal vision and then 60 feet of dark vision beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
So he has 120. So he'd be able to see the vague outlines of them in gray.
Yeah.
Cool. Alder just keeps going. He keeps singing his battle hymn as he boom, and he just hits himself on the shield. There's 1,500 guys on the battlefield. Do-do-do-do-do. I'll kill them all. And he just continues to march directly towards them.
All
Yeah.
right.
Is nudges Sabine. We can't lose sight of the noisy one either. I know we're going to hear him all night, but and he's just going to keep following her, trying to keeping an eye on.
Finally, you guys are spotted by one of the crossbowmen. Well, they specifically spy. Oh, they're there. Everyone's alerted and ready to attack. Now we re-roll initiative.
Yeah, we're gonna re
Roll high this time, G.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's
Roll
do
good.
this.
Roll
Gotta
good.
reopen
Yeah.
my character.
Gee, do better at everything. Like,
Okay. I'm smiling.
Because I sucked at it this time. See? You did comparatively better than we did.
there you go.
Yes. Everyone else is gonna roll nat 20s though.
No, we rolled terrible.
No,
Yeah,
we
they all rolled
shit.
terrible.
Oh, you already rolled. There you go.
That was all right.
And we have E, and we
I mean, Necro roll's good. IS is just going to have to kill everyone, apparently.
have the crossbowmen, and then we have Mike at the end. All right. So up first, again, Arakakra.
Can he see any of them?
You do now hear the commotion, and you do see. Let me just grab the tool for mine. You do see the front half directly, but there is a tree in the way of the rest.
Right. So the guy in the front, if he's holding a torch, that would be IS's target. He's going to pick the one guy that he can see, and if he sees a torch, he's going to aim just to the side of that. I think Hunter's, that was 80 foot, I think, which is in range for Hunter's mark, I believe. Spells. Hunter's mark. 90 foot, yeah, so he's just in range. So Hunter's mark onto that guy in the corner, and then he's going to pull out his bow and fire. So, bow.
Hits.
Hunter's mark was his bonus action, so oh no, he gets the second one as well. So longbow plus 6, 3. Second longbow attack.
Hits.
That hits with another 20. Another 4, and he doesn't get the extra for Hunter's mark on the second one. I'm assuming.
No, you
Only
only
the
get
first one.
Hunter's mark once, I think.
Perfect. There we go. That is his full back. Ooh. He is going to fly up into the trees that are right there and get a perch on a branch high up into those trees that are there right next to. Something with line of sight of.
You can do that. Let me think. This tree is probably around 20 feet tall. So go up 20 feet, and you want to go near the center of the top of the tree, or
Towards on their side of the tree, just to find a nice perched spot that around there is where he's aiming to get to.
Yeah, you should be able to do that with your bow.
Perfect. So IS is partially injured, so as he flaps up, he winces in pain as he gets up there, lands on a branch, and just preps himself for the.
Can you roll? Are you trying to do that stealthily?
No, he's not planning to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually. I
Roll
need to
quick.
stealth roll.
Yep.
18. He a sneaky boy.
Yeah, no one saw that. They just heard branches move. They're not paying attention to it.
Birds make noise in trees.
Caca.
All right. Next is this guy. Here. You see the guy on the way back give out a command that you don't fully understand because it's not common. It is in basically their tactical speak. And it'll be his turn. Because he does that for how many rounds? That okay. Next is the Swordsmen. They're each going to come up here. Yeah, they don't play fair. Everyone moved.
Can you do that?
Ooh, get ready for the attack. Misses. Does an 18 hit?
Nope, 19.
All right, that's not. That one hits. Give me a Constitution save.
Is it poison?
Yep.
Okay.
right.
14.
You take 1 poison damage and it will last. Oh, I'm sorry, G. I forgot about the poison damage from earlier.
Too.
I take no poison damage. Get wrecked. I
Oh,
have
no, I already
dwarven
cut it in half.
resistance.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
You take 1.
Gotcha.
And it'll last 4 rounds. I forgot the poison for you, G, earlier. I'm going to forgive that because it's already been passed. It should have now.
Woohoo!
All right, and we got 1 more attack. Does not hit. They really need to practice their drills more.
Bad
So
weapons,
next-
bad soldiers.
Yeah. Next is G.
Okay. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, she says, and she starts speaking in Sylvan language, and she kind of moves her hands in the air, and like a glyph, just for LCF, she appears in the air right over where the guys are, somewhere in there, and she is calling lightning.
Here's what?
She's casting Call Lightning. And a storm cloud appears.
20 feet. 20 feet from there.
And then I am calling down a lightning bolt. Right here.
Ooh, right there.
Yeah.
Um,
So every target within 5 feet of that point must make a
Okay.
dex saving throw. So that is 6 guys.
Okay. What is the AC they need? 13? Yeah. Okay. Pass.
Yes.
Pass. 1 fail. Pass. 2 fails. And 6. Pass. Yeah, everyone passes, but 2 people. So do they take half damage?
Everyone who fails takes 21, and then everyone who passed takes 11 of lightning damage.
Alright. That guy's dead.
And it makes a lot of noise. Crawfo lost his internet. Wah, wah.
Uh-oh.
And it was his turn.
Yeah, it is his turn next in a second. After I get these guys' health down. Said it was 21 to failed. Oh. Okay. Do we want to give him a minute or?
No, we can skip him and throw him back in.
All right. Oh, do you want to fix the screen for a second?
No.
No.
He'll pop back in and it will adjust all the cameras. That's why I have a button for cameras that says they're all fucked up. It's actually way more work to fix them now than I have to fix them again when he comes back.
Okay.
What I
Skip him,
can-
and it's now going to be the crossbow man. Our artificer's just tinkering with his weapons, fixing them up, had a malfunction.
As they do.
That definitely hits you, Elder.
Here, I can do this as a placeholder.
And I need a con save from you.
A con save.
Yep.
Let's see.
Lost.
9.
All right, plus your resistance, you take 2 additional 1, and you already have poison in you. So we're just going to have to negate your previous rounds, add this new element in. So 3 rounds, you'll have poison at the end of your turn.
Okay.
And this guy's going to try to hit. Well, he has no line of sight, so these guys are going to move. Better line of sight. There's the turn. Now, Mike, it is your turn.
Great. Cool. Yeah, Alder continues to be as loud as he possibly can. And with a few more smashes on his own shield, he just yells out, "Yes, that is it, come! Bend your blades and blunt your axes!" And he smashes one more time and says, "Against dwarven steel!" And out from him erupts the ringing of anvils. Ting, 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 as dozens of spectral blacksmiths appear around him as I cast Spirit Guardians, and everyone can get wrecked. So everyone in a 15-foot radius from me needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. Which is like everyone.
I don't have any spirit totems, but
It's okay.
you're having them right above you. So.
Yeah, I can just do like a circle or like a free hand. What is it? Let's see here. 15. That's not correct.
2, 4, 6, 7, guys.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Everyone inside that fun purple box.
And it was a wisdom saving throw?
It's a wisdom saving throw, DC 14. Also, all of their movements are movement speed is halved.
If they fail?
Nope, their movement speed is halved. For as long as they're inside of this, and then every time they start their turn inside this box, they can make that save again.
Yeah, you'll know how legendarily bad my internet is. It was just being itself. Ugh. And I even managed to knock over my beer can in the disarray. It was terrible.
What a nightmare.
I know.
4 failed.
Okay, so
and they had to take.
those 4 take 17 damage.
And the others take no damage.
The others
Or-
take half as much.
Half damage.
So 7. 8 damage.
And this happens every turn they're in there.
Yep. Anytime they enter it or start their turn inside that box. And that's it for Aldra's turn. He gleefully laughs as they begin to take damage, as their like armor gets like bent in.
Always make more crossbow for you.
Chris, I see you laughing over there.
I remember one of my players did this to me and I hated it so much.
Yeah.
Speaking of Chris, back to the top of the line.
It would be our artificer who's rejoined us, actually.
Oh, actually, yes. You are back. I'll just move you to the bottom for now.
He was right before me anyway. We rolled like a 3 and a 2. It's terrible initiatives.
Oh no, the crossbowmen
Oh, did they
were
roll
between
worse?
you two.
Oh,
They were
really?
in between you two.
Jesus.
We are the bad initiative brothers. Thank you. I was going to cast pyrotechnics. Even my autocorrect messed me up as well when I was trying to spell it in Discord, which is wonderful. We are having one of those days. So I was going to cast pyrotechnics sort of towards the back of the crowd, so I only saw the blind Alder, only saw her. Because that if I can cast that within 60 feet, and that's about 50 feet if my maculations are correct, and they get sort of stuck in a 5-foot cube of flame, and then all of the crossbow guys at the back will have to deal with the anything in 10 feet has to deal with the smoke.
Oh, the crossbow. Oh yeah. So that's going to block their advantage.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, that's
in fact, thick that smoke, it says, spalls out from the target with a 20-foot radius. So you've got to wait for the weather to improve, or you've got to suck it up. So I'm gonna give that a go.
Okay.
Right. How do I roll this? So just do that.
Oh no,
right.
they have to make a save.
Yeah.
But then I think you just roll the damage manually.
Yeah.
See, I was kind of prepared for all of this going bad. Just my internet wasn't.
All right. You said it was where did you say you were putting the exact spell attack at?
Sorry.
Okay, highlight click where you were attacking exactly.
Yeah. I was gonna go for sort of towards the back there.
All right. And it's 5-foot square around it.
Yeah. So it should just clear where Alder is. So he can murderize the guys that are just towards him. Murderize.
Right.
It's a technical term.
Yeah. Can you roll the damage for it?
Yeah, sure. What damage is? Is that just going to be? Damn! I can't figure out where it is in the spell. I think they have to be. They have to roll con. They just have to. They have to roll con against it.
I don't think there is any actual damage.
Oh, there is now. Oh,
Yeah.
they just can't see anything.
Yeah, they're just
All right.
blinded, so we can take them out.
Blinded until the end of their next turn.
All right. Then we go back to top initiative now.
Hi. Can I still see the person that I first attacked with the smoke that Weiner has created? You're muted.
You're
You're
muted,
muted, Red.
Yes, you can. He's one of the two next to Elder.
Okay,
The
perfect.
one closest to you, specifically.
All right, perfect. He is going to wiggle his way out of the tree so that he can get a clear shot, and he's going to fire his bow again. So longbow does a 12
Misses.
hit, and his second shot as well is going to miss as
Misses.
well. That is everything he is going to do. From a perception standpoint, can I see the guys on the very bottom of the map?
Yes,
the
because
guy
how
fighting by
high up
himself?
you were.
Okay. And does the person at the very back appear to be doing anything?
He seems like he's mainly giving commands, getting ready to charge in.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. That's me.
All right. Speaking of which, it's his turn.
Good luck firing through that, chum.
Hear him give out another direct order. You can't fully understand through the tactical means. This
The important thing is that he's speaking loudly.
It's true.
It's how you say it, obviously.
Mhm.
Not what you say.
They're trying to do tactics. Get them.
Yeah.
right. And that will be the end of his turn. And it's now the swordsman turn. The two that can clearly see Elder to attack first. Nat 20 is going to hit.
Are they attacking inside Alger's cube of get fucked?
Oh, yep.
Because at the
thanks
start
for
of their
reminding me.
turn, they get to make a DC 14 saving throw. Every single one of them.
Enjoy that.
And I'll re-roll
Passed.
some damage for you. Everyone who fails takes 15 radiant damage. Everyone
I'm just
who
going to kill the ones
succeeds-
who would die anyway.
Great. Everyone who succeeds takes 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's not just all talk and no trousers. He's, a fine pair of metal trousers. to back
He's
that
all
up.
trousers
No, no.
and all
All
talk.
trousers. Both. Why not
Yeah.
both?
He's 100% trousers and 100% talking.
The colourful expression from that, the opposite of that is all fur coat, no knickers. Yeah, he's all trousers.
He is a well-made dwarven automobile.
If Chrysler made a dwarf, it would be the new Chrysler Alda.
I should have given them more health.
I would have cast it at a higher level, don't worry.
Yep.
Yep. 15.
You
an
only
extra,
have to cast it once.
yeah,
That makes
extra.
it
It's an
4
extra D8 for every level higher than 3 that I cast it at.
And some
Yeah,
of them
I've
did
got a
get
spell that
smoked
does
with
it.
the chain lightnings or the call lightning. So
Yeah.
Yep. And I've got a couple of spells that did that, and I decided against it. I decided them firing at us was probably worse.
My favorite thing about Spirit Guardians is the target is yourself. So
Yeah.
if I move, it comes with me.
Mhm.
So like
Yeah.
just walking army.
Yeah, my Thunderwave casts 15-foot cube from me, so it's just like, nah. This time, no.
Man, Will, I don't
Anyway.
want to rub it in, Will, but it seems like your battlefield got thinned out a lot there.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot less guys on the field, it seems.
I might ignore the need of using 3 corruption bars.
Yeah.
Uh,
So does anyone still want to try
So-
to hit Alder?
the guy who did roll to hit you is still alive, though.
Okay, cool. What did he roll?
A nat 20.
Great.
So that would be. And I will need a con save.
Okay. 14.
You take 2 poison damage.
Okay.
That's gonna last.
But you know, Alder, it's a little more like a heavy
Oh,
night
my
drinking.
bad.
You take more poison.
You take 1 because you're resistance.
Cool.
You wonder why Alder has
No.
poison resistance. Have you tried the dwarven beer?
Add an
rubbish.
additional round of poison for you.
Okay, so I think I'm back up to 3.
Yep. All right. Other swordsman's gonna go for an attack. That will
Beat
does a dirty 20 actually does it.
Dirty 20 does it. Yep, beat a 19.
And he already used his, so you only take 6 slashing damage.
What was the crits? The
Huh?
crit damage?
Oh, I forgot the normal sword. Yeah, my bad. His normal sword attack full was 8 with for the crit because it was max plus 2, so
So
Oh,
10.
10.
Okay, so
Plus-
10.
plus your 1 poison damage.
Yep, 10 minus 3 is 7. So that. And then you said 6 damage from the other guy, so minus
Yep.
3 on that is 3. Cool. Okay. The minus 3 is because I am a heavy armor master. So I take a minus 3 from bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage that I take from non-magical weapons.
You see this guy directly across from you, grab out a potion. So for that amount. Now be his turn. Wow, someone actually using potions. Okay.
How novel.
And then it is now these guys' turn. They're not gonna enter in. Well, they don't know it's there. They hurry their comrades down, they're gonna enter in.
They know it's there. It's a giant. It's
Oh,
you see like spectral blacksmiths banging away on their.
Oh yes, and well, no, the smoke's still up, so they don't know if it's still there.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
It just looks like a really impressive concert.
So I have to roll for them. Heh. I rolled 2 nat ones in a row there. So
Nice.
luckily,
Nice.
saves don't fail. You have to re-roll for the damage for those 3
Sure.
because they entered in it.
Yep. 19.
I have 2 things here in the layer. Give me a sec. I hate GM site. Because I click on the wrong one. This. I got to find where it was. There we are. All right. That guy's gonna take a swing. He hits, doesn't crit though. Forward, I need another con save for that one.
Okay. $15.
That will pass, so nothing happens there. You do take 2 damage though.
So is that
Minus you.
so
From
2
two
damage?
normal,
Okay.
slashing.
So I take 0.
Yep.
Cool.
The other guy's gonna go for he net 20. So 1d8.
I'm gonna take 1 level in Barbarian just so I can rage and take less damage.
Take 9 slashing damage, another con save.
So I'll take 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and con save was 22.
Never mind. So nothing else happens. Now, G, it's your turn.
Alder still isn't even at half health.
I know. I can read it.
Then I'll just rock up and cast Cure Wounds on him and it'll all be good.
Wacka wacka.
Like, I'm so glad everyone else was like, I'll make ranged.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to affect Alder with my lightning.
He'd just shake it off. He'd just be like, this is lightning. Oh, it tickles.
Sparkly.
It makes my armor shiny.
Yes.
So I'm gonna center it here so these 3 guys in my circle can make their DC 10 or their DC what do you call it? 13 saving dex saving throw. As she whispers again in some weird Eladrin language.
All right.
Not so good this time.
That's how much damage you did? 11?
Yeah. Everyone who fails takes 11, and then 5 if they pass.
Dead. Dead. Yep.
All 3 of them?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. And you moving or? D. Are you going to move your character or stay over?
I'm sorry. Yes, I will move. Yeah, I'll move a little closer. 1, 2, 3.
There you go. All right. Now, let's go to our artificer.
Yeah, I realize I am within 120 feet of these guys, so I'm going to use 3 bolts of Scorching Ray from one of the many pouches that our goblin has about him. He's going to withdraw a little red crystal. If you look very closely at it, it seems like it contains pure forge fire. He slides it into the bow and takes aim at sort of the guys towards the back, the leader, and whoever the 2 closest to him are.
They need any saves?
You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at 1 target, make a ranged spell attack for each ray. 1 hit, the target takes 2d6 fire.
Oh,
So,
okay. So
for ranged. I just need to roll another 2, don't I?
Yep.
Or should I just roll light crossbow for the sake of it?
Yeah.
Well, that sucked. That was better.
Which one was that last one hitting?
Last one, probably he'll take aim at the 2 guys further back, realize he's not doing too well, and then shoot the guy at the front.
They all missed.
Mhm.
The guy in the front, the lead. You don't know what AC is yet. But a 15 won't hit. So, unless you want to move or have anything else up your sleeves.
Yeah, gonna move. So gonna move slightly further forward, but sort of like hugging the ridge. And I can do 30. So what? That's about. Is that 3 squares?
30 will
No,
be
meters, isn't it? Doy.
yeah. 30
so
will
I'm
be
gonna move about here. Yeah, that'll do. Hold on.
all right. Crossbow man. Gonna go for you. Miss. That guy misses. I'm taking a 23 will hit you.
Talking to me.
No, Perkins.
Yes.
All right. And I will need a con save from you as well.
Mm-hmm. Con. There we go. 14.
That doesn't make it.
14.
You
so
take
on save.
3 poison damage, 10 piercing damage, and you are poisoned for 2 rounds.
Hold up, I can't see I've got an immunity to this. Do. Oh no, I didn't take that version of resisted armored. So what was 10.3 poison, yeah?
10 piercing, 3 poison, and you're poisoned for 2 rounds. And this guy is that one. What's your AC at exactly again? Perkins?
My AC 17.
15. That one will hit 2. I'll need additional con save.
Come. Another 14.
You take 1 poison damage and you have another round added to your poison, and you take 6 piercing.
Yeah, hold up. Yeah. I think.
And I have 1 more. He's taking a pod shot, Elder, with a disadvantage. Oh, there you just feel a crossbow bolt go past your head. It flies through the smoke. And it is your turn. Do a con save for me.
Okay. 27.
You won't take any damage, and you lose an extra round of poison.
Great. Cool. So Spirit Guardians are still kicking it. There are 3 people around me.
Well, 4. One's about 10.
Yeah, he doesn't count for what my purposes are. Yeah, he Alder raises his great hammer above his head, and you see the 2 grates on the side, like flames come out of them, and he says, "By the smith's fire, burn!" And the 3 people around him, I need to make a to do a con save.
He yells so much.
He only has 1 volume.
I got a nat 20, a 16, and a 2. So
Okay, so the nat 20 and the 16 will succeed. Each creature of your choice you can see within range must the spell. Okay, cool. So the 2 does not, and he will take shitty damage. He'll take 4 damage. How unfortunate.
oh, well, you say it's shitty, but he looks really injured.
Great.
Like a good solid punch from your elf. Do it.
Great. Yeah, so like fire spurts out of his hammer and sort of does or does not hit people around him. And that's his action.
All right. Back to the top.
Sorry, that's what he used.
Unless you're going to move.
No, he stays there. Actually, yeah, I can move and stay within their threat range. So yeah, I'm gonna move forward 1, which I think leaves me still in their range of not getting an attack of opportunity.
And if the square has to move down. Yep.
I can. Oh, I can move it. Cool.
Oh, I'm also moving.
That's okay. I got it. I can move it. I have control of this one. There we go. Cool. That's his turn.
All right. So now we're back to the top.
Yes.
Ias shimmies his way back out of the trees, and he actually moves, sort of flaps his way and glides as quietly as he can to a little bit further down the trees, to try and get a view of the people behind. He would be trying to do that stealthily as well. If you'd like me to roll a stealth for that. A 9.
Yep, one of them spot you there a little bit.
That's fine. So he's looking for one of the guys in the back, probably that guy if he can hit him. One of these 2 center guys.
All right.
Either one of them. And he's going to use, where is it gone? A spell, which I will put into chat for you. Hail of Thorns. So the next attack that hits a person will cause everyone within 5 feet to have to roll for getting a little bit of damage. So he's in a longbow. 9, I believe, misses.
All right. I rolled the stave for the spell. It failed. So that is.
He has to hit. So I'm assuming 9 misses on that.
Yep.
So he misses. So no, Hail of Thorns doesn't do anything on this round.
You don't know what it is. It could be because you're on a tree, but you're not getting good aim.
And that would be everything he does. Shimmy himself into the branches and hope no one kills him.
You hear an agitated grunt as the man in charge rushes in. And you have to roll the damage for that, Alder.
Yeah. What will he roll?
No, it's me. What am I rolling?
Oh, he entered in your
Oh,
spirit.
okay. Gotcha.
Mm.
Let me see here. 15 damage.
All right. All right. All right. The 2 will miss. It doesn't even get near your armor. It's like half an inch away from you.
Great.
And he barks out an order. And they will get.
Oh, is this the big guy?
Yep. Well, one of the big guys. The big guy that decided to come out. Neil. Go, now the use turn. So next, Swordsmen, they have to roll because it's the start of their turn. This guy will just die because no matter what the damage is, he's dead. Do you want to roll the damage for the Spirit Tome for the Swordsman? Because they started their turn in there.
The 15 radiant there.
Mm-hmm.
Or is this something different?
Make it or die. He's dead. He's fine. Barely. And he's dead. He moves forward. He goes to attack. He hits. He doesn't more. So you take 5 slashing. And that was the last Swordsman that's alive. So next is G's turn.
Okay, these two guys, the guys that hold on, let me mark them. These two and the guys in the middle here, make your
All right.
dex save, please. DC 13.
He failed.
They both fail.
1.
Oh, one failed. Okay. Whoa. Okay, the guy who failed takes 17. The other two take 8. Or sorry, the other guy takes 8.
Yep. Right.
And sorry, what are they armed with? These 4 guys?
These are all, well, as you can tell, crossbows, it looks like, at your distance.
Okay.
All right. Next, Perkins.
Yeah, we got 2 guys here. How far? Is there is cover a thing? I mean, they got a shot in on me, so I figure I'll just be able to return. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the guys next to Wilder, so he can charge up and go beast mode and ruin the ranged guy's day. So I'm gonna take a shot and I'll miss with the first one. 16 with the second.
Who exactly? The normal crossbowman, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one will hit. Which crossbowman are you hitting?
The one that's immediately next to Elder, as opposed to the guy in front of him.
All right. He ain't looking too hot.
Yeah, let's see what I got. Nah, I can't use Flash of Genius on attack rolls. But I should have remembered it on saving rolls. Is
that your turn, or?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can really do.
Right.
Can't really split. Can't really sling a spell.
Crossbowmen are gonna go. One of them is gonna attack Aya. Nat 20 does hit.
No.
Yep.
I don't want to get hit.
4, and I need a con save from you.
Can't save. Just there. 11.
Does not pass. You take 5 poison, 4 piercing, and you're poisoned for 1 round. I'll start every turn. You'll have to roll a con save.
Sorry, it was 5 damage, 5 poison.
5 poison, 4 piercing, and you're poisoned for 1 round. So your next start, you'll have a con save.
Roger that.
And then other guy's
Red,
gonna.
I forgot to take my movement. Can I do that still or no? I just
Yeah.
want to move like 10 feet. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
22 will also hit you again. All right, so that'll be another con save.
Con save is from me.
Yep.
Damn. 19.
Okay, it passed. You don't have to worry about that. You will take 3 piercing now.
Ouch.
That guy's got line of sight on you as well. Another net 20. So you take 10. 20. You'll take 20 piercing and I need another con save.
20 piercing.
Yep.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Is he firing a ballista?
Con save.
Nope, he just hit the perfect spot.
Not 20.
All right, you don't have to. Well, with the nat 20, I'm going to say you lose that round of poison too.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Take what you can get, really.
Yeah.
Thank you, GM Senpai. Thank you.
And this guy is going to try. And misses. Already see another arrow go by your head.
He's used to that.
Speaking of which, Mike, it is your turn. You have a con save to do, right?
I do. Yep. 22.
Oh. I don't have to worry about it.
Cool. Let's see. So there's the guy next to me who's fairly wounded. The guy in front of me who's like the big guy, and then there's 4
Crossbowmen.
Crossbowmen.
Yep.
Okay.
But you can't really see them right now, so you can't tell what position they are because of the smoke that Perkins made. Yeah,
but I knew they were there prior, and I've
Yeah.
seen arrows go by, so I know they're around. Cool. I assume everyone has been making noises about how injured they are. Is that correct?
Oh, the guy right next to you? Oh,
no,
yeah,
no,
it-
my allies. Like, have you been making noises about every time you're shot? Or are you quietly
No.
gritting and bearing it?
He's quietly gritting and bearing it.
Great.
And he's only just been hit those
We've
few
been
little times.
I think you find we've been playing it Statham, so it's like
Yeah.
it's like a block of blooming Cockney concrete being shot.
I like it. Okay, cool. Let's see. Concentration, everything, and its mother is concentration. You know what isn't concentration? My meaty mitts. I am going to club the guy in front of me, this big guy. I'm gonna kneecap him. He's gonna get a little
you have
kneecapping.
disadvantage
I have disadvantage on this guy?
because he has an ally next to him.
What a bitch.
I tried to take him out.
Okay, cool. Let's see what happens here. Hold on, let me re-roll that because I didn't roll with disadvantage. So a 12. Is a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Okay. Well, he swings at this big guy, and that's it. It's his turn.
It gets deflected by the barely holding on to soldier's life.
I love it.
And that is now Necro's turn, and you need to do a con save.
Sure. Is this for the extra round, which was lost because of the nat 20?
Oh, yep. Thank you for reminding me. Never mind.
Phew, I'll take it.
Don't be afraid to remind me things I forget. Unless it helps you.
Right. So Ias is gonna do sneakiness, hopefully. He's gonna fly down, which is gonna give him 25 feet. And then he's going to use.
You will
Misty-
slide 5 feet because you are on the edge, unless you do an acrobatics check, because that is a rise in the ground
Floating.
right
okay.
there.
That's fine. This is probably something that you're going to see happen in a single movement. As he moves down to that point, he's going to use Misty Step and just appear 30 feet away from where he was.
All right.
Probably in that tree. There. So the Misty Step is a bonus action. And then he is going to fire an arrow with his action at the one guy that he can still see.
Well, you can see 2.
Uh,
Yeah, kind
this-
of.
If he can still see the guy, that one who he fired at before,
Yeah.
then he would
Yeah,
go for
you
him
can see
again because he would
All
still
right.
have the thorny
Understood.
doodad thing up on that guy.
All right.
So
Oh,
20. Not 20.
Okay. What's the highest damage you do with your longbow?
Good question. So it is a 1d8 plus 3, so 11.
So 11. Okay. If you're rolling damage higher than a 3, he's gonna die. So roll that real quick. He's dead.
Perfect.
barely.
And all creatures within 5 feet of him must make a DC something save, a DC 13 of something.
And they both
Uh,
passed.
They passed. Okay. It's a first level spell, so I'm assuming they take half damage. So it'll be 1d10.
Mhm.
Okay.
So they take 1.
Take 1 damage.
The comrade dies. A single thorn hits both of them.
Perfect. And hopefully they lost him.
Next is that guy's turn. Elder, I need another roll for your spirits.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
Let's see. Bow. Bow. 13.
Takes half. Alright. And he gives out a order.
To who?
Everybody's
The
dead.
guy right next to him. He's
Yeah,
not dead
this-
yet. He's on death's door, but
Yeah.
let's see how much death's door.
The commander's name must
Stop
be Dave
dying.
because everybody's dead, Dave. Yes, that's a very good order. You're ordered
And,
not
and
to
he can
die.
order the crossbowmen too, but he'll only order the person near him for this one. And he's gonna take a hot shot. And he does not hit. He clashes against your armor, Alder. And that will be his turn. Next, the swordman that's right next to him.
I'll go ahead and you can just use the same 13 damage.
He's dead then. It doesn't matter if he saves.
Great. It's my favorite.
Don't I usually go after highest?
It's not my turn.
Oh,
No,
It
you
was
go
the
after the
swordsman.
swordsman.
oh, okay.
He just died as a free action on his turn.
Yeah.
I love that.
As a free action, I love it.
The interruption. Where was I? Swordsman. He died. Now it's G's turn.
No, that's my turn. Okay, so question for D&D people. Call lightning is concentration. It takes me an action to call down lightning. Can I still do free action?
Free action as in like
Free
talk
action,
to
yes.
somebody.
As in my wild shape, which is a free action.
Yes, I believe you can.
Mhm.
You
But
can
I
you
would
can
suggest-
concentrate and maintain shape.
Yeah, I would suggest doing the spell first before shapeshifting, because if you wild shape first, you cannot do a spell.
Can I not? Because I'm a wild.
Because
you-
you're an animal, you can't do a spell.
You cast
think.
you cast gee, I'm in your character sheet real quick. You
yeah.
cast
Yeah.
Call Lightning a few rounds ago, correct?
Yeah, it lasts for 10 rounds.
Okay, it lasts for
Each
10
3
minutes.
times. Oh, 10
Lasts for-
minutes.
Yeah, it's 60 rounds.
Okay.
So it lasts forever. So the spell's already been cast. You can shift into forms and just activate the lightning at will, basically.
Okay, so I can move and then so I don't have to do one or the other and then
No.
whatever. Okay, cool. So I am going to run at this dude through the trees, and as I'm coming through the trees, I wild shape into a dire wolf and come through the trees at him like wow, and then attack him.
You're going through the trees.
Well,
you mean
that's
underneath
like,
or underneath?
underneath.
Yeah, okay, yeah, underneath.
I can't fly, so. And then
I
I'm
believe the
going to-
trunk would be right around here, so you'd have to go.
Well, I'm
Yep.
assuming that the trunk doesn't take up a full 5 foot, correct?
Yeah, that'd be like a redwood.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, that'll be right. So going as direwolf, your HP.
So I'm just gonna
is-
take the HP and that's on the stat sheet here, which is 30.
Yeah, so it'll be 37. Your movement speed is now 50. You have pack tactics and keen hearing and smell. And your melee attack is a bite action.
So +5 to hit. Roll d20 +5. 15.
15 hits his armor class, which
Oh,
clashes, so it will hit.
sweet. 2d6 +3 piercing damage. 12. And he might hear the rustling of the under foliage, and he turns and he sees a dire wolf, a mixture of gray and white, and basically pounces on the guy.
I just like to imagine he hears the rustling of the trees, branch break, turn over, human form, switch to direwolf, and attack.
Yeah, it's like a human running, and then it's like it just morphs, and then it's like
It's animals.
the thing more like Game of Thrones, like a dire wolf coming at you.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna use my call lightning. Now should I? I'll put it in the middle of between. So the guy I just attacked
And that guy.
and the guy that's being pointed at by Ias to make their deck save DC 13. Oop,
One failed.
3d10. Was it 3d10? Yeah. 19 to the guy who failed, and 9 to the guy who passed. Oh, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Well, I thought we did.
And that will be your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Perkins. Your turn.
Okay, so cantrip free action, yes?
No,
Sorry, what was that?
Cantrip is whatever action,
Yeah, cantrip is an action.
Yeah.
whatever action
Okay.
it says on it.
So I am going to rock a firebolt at the sort of the head honcho guy. So what does it say? Oh, I'll throw it up for you guys' sake. But what does it? It doesn't tell me how I do it.
What's your question?
How do I?
You
cast
need to
it?
roll a range attack, so you just need to
Alright.
roll d20.
Cool. That I will take 5. So forget that.
Oh wait, no. It automatically goes towards them. You didn't need to roll. I needed to roll
Alright.
a save.
Yeah, you roll a save.
And it hits. So
Okay, so that will be me doing 2d10 fire damage. 5 and a 17. Oh no, 17. Duh. Can you stop with the barking orders? It's giving me a migraine.
he replies, "No, go fuck yourself."
No, I was busy with your mom.
All right, and are you moving? Got anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up on Alder, so this guy's gonna get a mace in the face pretty quick.
Right.
They seem to be doing well with the other guys. You guys are doing great.
What's your AC again, Perkins?
17.
Okay, so that does hit. I will need a con save.
Have you ever thought about getting a proper job, mate? You know, your human insurrection against us is going real 20. Well for you.
King's
You ever
orders
thought
are
of a career-
King's orders are the king's orders.
Have you ever thought of republicanism? Just as a concept.
No, never go against the king. You take 6 piercing.
That was a 20 on the save.
Yeah, you don't take any poison damage. That was for the poison damage. You still got hit by the arrow.
Oh.
So that archer is going to go 2. E, what is your character's armor? Oh wait, I got it down here now.
14.
14. Okay, so that does hit, even at disadvantage. I will need a con save, which you have a +1 to whatever you roll on the d20.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope, you will take 1 poison damage, and you're poisoned for 1 additional round. You also take 9 piercing damage. Which
10 in total.
Yep. Last archer misses. Who does he hit? He hits himself. His crossbow explodes on him.
Love that for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And he's down to that. Wonder how he's gonna attack now. Mike, your turn.
That's me.
Do you have any poison rounds still left?
I think this is my last one. So let me give you
All right.
a con 27. I think I'm good.
No damage.
on, Alder.
Alder looks up at this commander kind of guy, and his eyes go wide, and you see like the wrinkles around like the black smoke, and he points with his free hand behind him. Oh, what is that? And he like points over his shoulder, trying to half-assedly get him to look the other direction.
Weiner pretends to look terrified in order to sell this.
Does this guy look? I'm not using an action to do this. I'm just curious to know if this guy looks.
Oh my god, it's the Goodyear blimp.
If you're not using an action,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, great.
Aw.
You'd have to persuade him.
So he points up there and says, "Oh my God, what is that?" And then, as a bonus action, casts spiritual weapon at level 4. Sorry, at level 3, and smashes him with a 17. The 17 hit? No? Is that what you said?
Nope.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay, so he says, "Look at that," and then when the guy doesn't turn, there's a whoosh of a big, like spiritual, glowing, embered, great hammer that swings down and dings off his armor, and he follows up and hits him with his own great hammer in his abdomen. Let's see here. Two-handed great hammer. Does a 28
That
hit?
will hit. Yes, that will hit.
Cool. He takes 12 bludgeoning and 6 fire damage.
Describe how you kill him.
Great. So the fucking spiritual weapon like dings off the back of his helmet, and as it's still like ringing, he just clocks him like right in the ribs, and you can hear, well, only Weimer, because he's right there, can hear of several ribs crunching under the weight of this great hammer as this guy and tumbles to the side.
Give me some. Yeah.
Greatest hero ever to live ever, forever, in all of the time of history. And he like has one of his foot on top of like the broken ribs of this guy as he's holding his great hammer. As the cacophony of spiritual fucking blacksmiths still continue to ring hammers.
Now
It's
you
like
see what happens. You deserve that, you prat.
There's just a dire wolf like that does the doggy head kill.
Ias is just sitting in the tree, shaking his head. So noisy.
Okay.
Love it.
So as you do that, well, actually, no, you can't notice this. The fog's still there. So top of the order.
Hi. So there's only one gentleman I can see. He's currently being bitten.
Eaten.
Mauled.
It's
He-
like, Sabine, did no one
Right.
teach you not to play with your food?
He's being nibbled.
friendly knob.
He is going to shoot him with a bow. 11.
Does
Assuming it's a
not.
miss.
Don't forget your second attack.
Don't forget the second attack for a change.
Attack.
25.
That will hit.
Oh,
Yeah. Believed in you.
10 piercing.
He's dead
Oh, thank goodness.
as he falls limp into your mouth.
yeah,
Nom,
she just does that death
Um.
whip around.
Okay. He's dead. They're dead. G, your turn.
Sweet. Bloop. Charging at this guy, and I added my bite attack onto my thing. Boop-a-doo. 21.
21 will hit.
Yeah, bitches.
He's dead.
11 piercing. Sweet. And then
Piercing or is it
Do you-
fanging?
Do you want to graphically describe how you kill him?
oh okay, yeah, she went she went to go chomp on that other guy, and then the arrow kind of goes, and then she just like does the nod of approval, and then just leaps the gap, and then just grabs him, and then the death shake.
A death shake.
Yeah. And there's like the
I knew you should have picked dire alligator so you could do
How-
the death roll.
How'd that go again, G?
I'm not doing it again.
Don't worry, it's gonna be clipped forever.
Yep.
Tyrion does it much more fierce than I can do it. So
And that goes to our artificer's
No.
turn.
no.
Oh, what? No, you got more?
Yeah, this guy can make his DC 13 dex save.
He makes it.
Does he?
Yep.
Okay, fine. 3d10. He takes 10 points of damage.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
He's still up.
Now I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Weiner waves and he's like, hello, I'm going to shoot you twice with a crossbow now. Really, it's nothing person.
You will have disadvantage as a reminder because your spoke is still up.
Uh-huh. Sure. So disadvantage. Disadvantage is that automatic? Do I just?
It's
get all
rolling
numbers?
twice for you now, so you take the
Yeah.
lower one.
Okay. That's a 12
Miss
and a 24.
Oh,
Okay,
21,
21.
but hits.
Oh, so let's take 21 because we're friends. It's only 3.
Still up. Speaking
He
of which,
really doesn't get paid enough for this. It's like
speaking of
this-
which, it's his turn.
You want some piece of free advice, mate, and not many people are
Runs
wise enough to
back.
take free advice. Run.
Can't take a pot shot at her. Tries to shoot back towards you guys, wildly at a disadvantage.
Aw.
He nat one'd it. Who gets hit?
He should shoot himself in the foot for a nat 1.
I totally forgot if I succeed in hitting a creature, they have to make a save versus being knocked prone, but that's okay. Oh shit!
You
he's
killed them.
He's fucking booking it.
They're prone permanently now. 6 feet under.
It says hits himself. He does. Oh wait, no. This guy doesn't have his crossbow. This is the guy whose crossbow broke. He's just running.
Ah! Yeah, he doesn't get attacked.
So, and he's taking a bonus action.
Yeah, you better run, Egg. Let's go.
And it is now Mike's turn.
Oh, okay, that's really far.
What can I do? Let's see here. Not that. Not
Oh, I know what I'm
that.
gonna do.
He can't do shit. Cool. That's it. Yeah, I think he just stands there and continues to. We don't see that. That's the only guy we saw, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he just continues to proselytize about how awesome he is and how he is the hero of a generation and a paragon of dwarfhood as he stands over this corpse.
All right. Back to the top of the order then.
Hi. Ayas can see that poor gentleman. Because he's in a tree. He's going to fire at him. He's actually going to cast Hunter's Mark to start. If I find that. I think I've got one more spell slot left. I do. Yeah, he's going to cast Hunter's Mark, and he's going to fire his longbow at that poor guy.
Hits.
19 hits. So 5, and then 6. Nope. Another 6.
Grab how you kill him.
Nice.
As the guy's running, I think it's an arrow that hits him in the gap in his armor at his shoulder and just pierces through. Starts to poke out the front of his armor as he just drops and slides on the floor of his little sprint.
All right. As we killed what you believe is everyone, guys start heading towards their camp. Sorry, I'm taking lead here. Guys start heading towards their camp.
Looting time today.
And start looting, looking for possibly any clues they may have had to where this portal might be in this section of the forest.
Let's see.
So investigation rolls real quick so that we can hurry up and wrap this up.
Since we are
15.
looking for a portal,
Yeah. I also forgot to mention you guys do have your bullshit rolls from last time. Which doesn't need to even happen with that nat 20.
It's not nat. It's a 19.
Oh, with
Dirty
19.
20.
Dirty 20.
so yeah, once per short rest, as an action, you can detect the distance and direction to the closest planar portal within 1 mile of you.
Oh, okay.
That's handy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Handy.
Let me pull that up from
And Is is totally riding on my back.
token layer. And in the camp, you'll notice that at this tree where this ramp was not subtly built is the portal to the Fey Realm. Feywilds.
I actually don't like that. I don't like that this portal is open. The portal to my home shouldn't be open yet.
It's like you come home and who the hell left the gate open? Damn them!
Exactly. The
And
gate is
it's
open
just
and
not
there's
polite.
a war on.
And as you guys are discussing that, I am going to end it on a cliffhanger here.
You would.
Yep. You noticed out comes King Garland, the king who started the war.
Hello, buddy. Nice to see you. I've been wanting a word with you.
Oh, I'm totally gonna bite his ass.
So, Will, was this the finale of the war when we kill the king? Is that what this is supposed to be?
Regicide!
Oh.
Regicide!
Oh, we don't know.
Well, I
Does,
guess we'll have to find out.
who has the highest passive perception roll? Passive
Uh,
perception.
Well, I'm still a dire wolf.
I got 4.
I was gonna say I actually have a 13 as a passive perception.
I think it
Oh.
does tell me what it is here.
Yeah, in your character sheet, go over
13.
passive 13.
I have
For
no
the wolf,
idea
the
where
wolf
that
is
is.
13.
15 for me.
Left side, about halfway down.
So, I assume
Oh, 14.
notice
Sorry. I missed 10 whole points of that.
with the 15 passive perception, I'm giving you advantage on any arcana roll. As you notice that on the king's neck is a very weird necklace that has which look like runes.
He came,
Can you
so
do
you
that
say he
arcana roll?
came through the portal?
Yeah, he came out
Yep.
of it.
He came out.
I don't like him at all.
You can make a roll, G. You have advantage on a arcana roll.
That'd be
Oh. Advantage 20.
You notice that you haven't personally seen these runes in person before, but your artificer and cleric have both seen this several years ago
Mhm.
on an orc who was not in his right mind.
Oh, what?
Bum bum bum.
And
We're
that's
still
where
good.
we'll leave it off.
If we're going to tell you, or are we just going to commit regicide and then file the relevant paperwork?
I don't know D&D
I
lore,
say
so
more
the two of you are
regicide.
like, yes, and I'm like,
It's not D&D lore. It's the
Not D&D lore,
previous.
it's the campaign.
It's the
was in
previous
last
episode.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's the previous episode of this anthology.
I say we regicide first, we ask questions later.
we're
it's
coming.
a free
we're coming-
toy for Elder.
How,
Yeah.
how many options do you get to kill the king without the retinue? You know?
Yeah, with impunity.
Yeah.
Well, friends, that is it for this episode. This is the War of Zentar, or the War of Zentor, part 2. This is an anthology series, potentially. Go back and see the start of the war. This is the potential end of the war. Who knows? But thank you for being here. We're going to get out of here. We're going to do our after show. And then we're going to be coming back for another Patreon one-shot. We'll be taking a journey back in time to my homebrew town of Glenbrook for some more tales from the loop. And I believe this is one of the first times, if not the first time, that we're missing Necro. We have finally split the JoJo and Fish dynamic duo of dastardly deeds.
They're the gruesome twosome and you know it.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. We'll see who is the curse. It seems like every time they're together, we get some crazy bad lore thing happens, and now they're apart. So we'll see what happens. But thank you for being here.
If it was all their fault.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. Let's go around, do our introductions so that we can get the hell out of here. And while we're doing that, go down there in the description and click on that Patreon link. Join us over on the Patreon. Join us in the Discord. But we'll start with our illustrious GM. Will, who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
I am the Red Oak Shield Virus. You'll find me in the Discord and on the Twitch streams whenever I'm available to watch them. And nowhere else, because, like Necro will say, the internet's scary.
It is scary. Speaking of Necro, Chris, who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
I'm Chris, aka Necro. You can find me on the Patreon one-shots and the Patreon campaign when that we have that again. But apart from that, Discord, and Discord.
Great. G, same questions. Who are you? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
Hi, I'm G, your friendly neighborhood lightning invoker. You'll find me in the Discord, on Twitter at lightningspaz09, and in all things Patreon. Yeah.
Hell freaking yes. And in the next one shot. And last but not least, Profo, who are you? Where can we find you, and what are you up to?
Hello, thank you so much for joining us in this, world of strange accents. It was going to be a heavier accent, but I just had a strep throat not long ago, so I'm not risking it. So you can find me at El Profo on Twitter, ranting about British things, and I will be on the Discord as usual. My office door is always open, or is it a crypt door? I don't know. Is that on brand? If it's a crypt door, yes.
Yeah,
I will hopefully be hanging around for the next for a Glenbrook, when I don't know what John was probably chilling, and I'm going to the beer to fetch going to the fridge to fetch another beer. So
great. So that's gonna be it for us, guys. Like I said, stick around. We'll be here for another one shot. We're gonna get out of here, do our after show that you guys can get over on the Patreon either later today or early tomorrow. So stick around. We'll see you guys next time. From all of us to you guys. Bye bye.